Now, it is the biggest sports retailer in the UK with soaring profits to match. But an undercover report by this programme reveals the shocking truth behind the success of JD Sports. At their central warehouse in Rochdale, we found JD staff boasting of sacking people at will just for sitting down. And a 3 strikes and you're out policy, penalising everything from wearing the wrong kind of underwear to chewing gum. JD Sports denies such practices, but see for yourself with this special report from our North of England correspondent, Kieran Jenkins.
It's showtime!
JD.
I want to see your arm moving!
It's one of the biggest names on the high street, making record profits, doing brisk business in the run-up to Christmas. JD Sports sells high-end sportswear brands at premium prices. Last year's turnover, £1.8 billion. Tonight, we reveal the reality behind JD Sports' stunning success.
No, it's more work. Prisoners get more freaking respect.
An army of hundreds of minimum wage workers pushed to their limit. Continually fearing the sack.
Especially people sitting down. You sack people sitting down?
Yeah. Working like machines.
The fight's been kicked out of them. They don't think anybody's on their side. I think they're treated like scum.
One of Theresa May's first promises as Prime Minister was to improve conditions for working people. She might do well to start right here. On a business park in Rochdale, this is the vast warehouse at the heart of JD Sports' operation. If you shopped at JD Sports this Christmas, chances are it passed through here. We've spent 5 weeks undercover.
Access denied.
Our reporter has a job through Assist Recruitment, an employment agency. There are 1,500 people working here. Hundreds of agency workers, alongside staff employed directly by JD Sports. The company calls this place a first-rate facility. Workers have called it a prison. They must scan their fingerprints when they arrive, and again when they leave. And each side of closely monitored break times. Our reporter is on 12-hour shifts, 6 to 6. Every worker has a target, everyone's performance is on display. Assist agency workers answer to JD Sports supervisors. Bosses who bark at them to work harder.
I want to see your arm moving! Can't be
The work is relentless. So is the music on loop over the tannoy. And you dare not step out of line. JD Sports staff enforce strict discipline by issuing strikes. 3 strikes and you could be fired.
What do you have to do to get your 3 strikes? Anything. You can do anything. You can be late, you can take an unauthorised absence.
JD Sports tell us they do not operate a strike system. What then is happening here?
What's a strike? Because some people think you get a strike.
You get strikes, you get 3 strikes, you get sacked.
What are the 3 strikes?
Chewing gum, matches, lighters, mobile phones.
It seems you can lose your job over almost anything.
Hoodies, incorrect uniform, anything with a logo on the front of it, anything that's with a designer label on it, even your watch. So like I'm looking at your watch while I'm talking to you. If that was a designer watch, I'd give you a warning.
Right. Well, what is
You've got earphones, that's another warning.
Right.
There's loads of things you're not allowed to wear or do.
Wrong attitude, strike. Chocolate, anything that could cause damage may be a strike. phones, lighters, hoodies, headphones, breach health and safety and could be a strike. All you're allowed are a few essentials in a clear plastic bag. And no branded clothing because you might have stolen it. Trust has broken down. Everyone's a suspected thief, searched repeatedly.
Pocket check, please, young lady.
Okay.
Got any pockets there?
No.
No?
JD Sports says only 1 in 10 staff are randomly searched. On shift, in the warehouse, security say this.
Everybody gets done, everybody. We have to do everybody in a day.
JD Sports say their security measures are normal common sense precautions and their disciplinary policy is normal too. They say it's a staged process from informal conversations to written warnings and can be appealed. The regime here seems to make JD supervisors and team leaders all powerful. So powerful, some boast of sacking workers at will. Our reporter is on her feet 11 hours a day. She asks to sit down. This is what she's told.
Well, if you get tired, are we like to sit on a box and carry on, or...?
No sitting down, no.
No.
You get fired.
Fired?
Especially if you're sitting down.
You sack people for sitting down?
Yeah. Because why should you sit down there doing your job when she's sweating on that station doing her job? In comparison to what they're doing, you've got a really easy job. Right, so you shouldn't have to sit down.
In cases of serious misconduct, JD Sports says there's a thorough investigation and workers are never sacked on the spot. JD Sports insist they're not like other retailers under scrutiny recently. Who could they have in mind? Sports Direct, JD's main rival, has been engulfed by a scandal over working conditions.
Really? No, this doesn't happen like this.
Sports Direct operating profits have plunged 57%, while JD profits are up 63%. Consider that JD Sports should have been well aware of the Sports Direct scandal, that their brand has soared recently as Sports Direct has faltered. And then consider that conditions here, right at the heart of JD Sports, may have been a lot like Sports Direct all along.
I'm disgusted. I think it's draconian.
We showed our footage to this man, the MP who led the parliamentary inquiry into Sports Direct. You were outraged by the 6-strike policy at Sports Direct. This is 3 strikes at JD Sports.
Well, this is twice as bad. It's twice as bad as what we found at Sports Direct. It's as simple as that.
Should workers just be fired just like that?
Well, it's a matter of coercion and control. It's a matter of power, this. It's a case of know your place, because I can get rid of you like that.
At 5:30 p.m. in Rochdale, they file in to work through the night. Who knows how many agency workers, like our reporter, weren't even given a contract. She asked for one. It said she could be let go any time. 0 hours, 0 job security. You can turn up for work, they can turn you away.
Some people sent
Yeah, assistant centre. There's no work. So if you're over here, they only send you home.
Really?
People come from, like yourself, Manchester. They come in and they say there's no work, go back home.
That's JD as well as...
Well, JDs don't get sent home.
The prospect of regular work is dangled before them. The chance of a permanent job with JD Sports, starting at 10p above minimum wage. But they know they're being watched.
Cameras everywhere, yeah.
JD Sports tell us workers aren't punished if they miss targets, called Key Performance Indicators, KPIs. Our reporter is told it could earn her a strike and cost her a permanent job.
Usually a strike. Basically, if you can't hit the KPI, then you're not good for the company because you're not producing what the company requires of you. Essentially, that's the issue.
Our reporter is on relabelling duties. It's robotic work. Every hour, the same target. if they log more work 1 hour and less the next, but still meet the target. For this supervisor, that's unacceptable.
Find anybody doing that, you have to warn them. Okay? Some do in the past, I found people doing it, and that's what happened to them, because it is actually fraud.
These workers, low paid, exhausted, didn't miss the target. They just spread out the work. For that, they really are being accused of fraud.
Say that is fraud, and you will be disciplinary action.
The culture here appears to be the relentless pursuit of profit. But workers aren't just being pushed to their limit. We've uncovered evidence suggesting some are effectively being paid less than the minimum wage. Just look at these queues to leave the building. After working 12 hours, you wait and wait.
Take your visors off, please. Take your high visors off as well, please.
Airport-style security. Airport-style delays.
What do you want? Yeah, just the normal.
Just do that.
JD Sports told us it's made changes, that queuing time is paid. This footage is from the last fortnight. It would take up to 15 minutes to get out. An agency manager says categorically, queuing time unpaid.
We don't get paid for queuing time, do we? OK, then.
Out in the cold, you queue to get in, unpaid.
But we're going to get late now. We can't get late.
JD Sports says there aren't long queues.
Yeah, make us late. Make us cold.
The agency advises our worker to arrive earlier. And if the queue makes you late,
even if it's 1 minute, like you can see here.
Yeah.
JD Sports, who dish out the permanent jobs, may hold it against you.
All this here, lateness, it goes against you.
So they give up their time for nothing, earning less effectively than the minimum wage.
I find that so depressing.
Are these workers exploited?
I think they're treated like scum. I think what you see is that, you're not allowed to sit down. I can produce a strike as a supervisor to you as a worker on any whim that I want. I can get rid of you at a moment's notice. And actually, I don't pay for you to come in early during for a shift, and I certainly don't pay for you to when you have to go late at the end of a shift. I'm just treating you like cattle. You're a commodity that helps me make more money, and I think that's disgraceful.
JD Sports and Assist Recruitment say they believe a large number of our allegations are untrue. They say if they prove to be accurate, they're willing to investigate. Their employees' welfare, they say, is their utmost priority. But in Rochdale, just listen to where this woman would rather work.
I've interviewed with sports directors, I'm just waiting for them to...
Mass employment, 21st century style. A politician would say they're just about managing. A worker might tell you they've had just about enough.
And that special report by Kieran Jenkins. Now, if you work at JD Sports and would like to tell us your experiences, you can get in touch by emailing us at c4investigations@itn.co.uk.